Hey, my name is Mark. I live in Lehi, Utah. I've been big my whole life and I am trying to science the hell out of it. For those of you that have been following me over the last year, you know I've been using a combination of Mounjaro or Zepbound to control my diabetes and also to help with some weight loss. And I've been combining that with some alternate day fasting, eating lower carbs, and being more active, all in an effort to try to lose some weight. So a few weeks ago, I did my 1 year update. I then took off to Thailand, to the island of Koh Samui, and I've done a couple shots over that time, but I didn't really try to push hard on dieting. I got plenty of activity in Thailand, but that may be the only time I ever get to visit there. So I let myself try all kinds of different foods and juices and mango sticky rice and those kinds of things, uh, just to experience it. So today it's time now that I'm back, and I've settled back in, and it's time to kick off my second year of pushing to drop some more weight. So I did gain a few pounds back as I traveled. I always I always do. I don't know what it is with me in traveling. No matter how hard I try, it seems like my current start weight for this next year then is 422. So I'm about 15 pounds from where I was. So there you go. So let's kick this thing off. All right. So let's just update you guys really quickly on the trip um, that I made to Thailand. You know, if you're a big guy like me, flying is not your favorite thing. It's extremely scary. Sometimes it's painful and mentally embarrassing. But this trip, since it was for work, I was able to fly business class. Thank you to my work for that. It definitely made it much more comfortable, and I still needed this little guy. You know, and they show you how to buckle the seats. Well, you can use this is a seatbelt extender, and so I still needed a little bit of this on a couple of the flights. There were a couple that the seatbelts fit okay, a couple of them that I needed this. So I was on three different airlines. I was on Delta, I was on Korean Air, and I was on Bangkok Air. That was a scary plane, but we won't talk about that. Um, Anyways, I will say, you know, on my longest flight between Seattle and Seoul, uh, I even had this. So that was spoiled, more or less. Anyway, while I was in Thailand, I'm so thankful that I've pushed hard this last year and I managed to lose the weight that I did. Um, the resort was on a hillside. I did so many flights of stairs. A year earlier, I would have died. I would have been calling for the golf cart to come get me all the time. Really only did that just the very end with the luggage for the most part. So I hiked it up there every morning up to the top for where the breakfast was and up and downstairs. So, anyways, it was super humid there, but it was also beautiful, gorgeous beaches. My wife came out when my work was done. We fed elephants. We went wheeling in the mountains through durian and mangosteen trees that they were growing. We went snorkeling. There's another world. Even had some caves. But some of this stuff, wow! I mean, so many stairs. This magic garden, this was cool. I mean, take a look at this thing. But it was down in a ravine, and the stairs to get back up from this thing were steep and had no handrails, and I had to pause a few times, and that's what I am now. You know, before another 150 pounds when I first started this journey, or 85 pounds last year. Um, that that's just craziness, craziness. We went to this little island that had a lake on top to hike up to. 751 stairs, all about 1 to 2 feet. I mean, each one was like a hike. The reward was priceless. It's beautiful up there, but wow, those steps. And then floating docks. These things were not tight and well maintained. You'd step on one, it would sink, and you'd almost fall over. And you're trying to keep your balance while this thing's rocking back and forth. And um, that was almost too much for me now, let alone what it would have been a year ago. But what a fun trip. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to do half of what I did a year ago, let alone when I started 150 pounds bigger. Um, so, so yeah, I'm so thankful that I've been having some success. So the other thing I've been doing in kind of getting settled back in is I came home and my garden has gone crazy. I've harvested so many cucumbers. I made a ton of cucumber chips in my freeze dryer. I have made my own sugar-free bread and butter pickles and pickled banana peppers using allulose as a sweetener. So you can, let me show you these. This is the allulose they use, RX sugar, and we'll give them a try. So these are bread and butter pickles. Bread and butter pickles, like the recipes, have a ton of sugar in them. So I might not have put enough allulose in here, honestly. Let's see. Um, yeah, my vinegar is maybe a little too strong, and they're not as sweet as what you normally get. So maybe I needed to use more, but I'm just trying to, you know, keep it a little healthier. They'll be good on a sandwich though. And then these are the pickled banana peppers. So these normally aren't anywhere near as sweet. So I just used a little bit of allulose in these. These are just like quick fridge pickles kind of things. Mm, these are good. Yeah, I had a bumper crop of banana peppers when I came home. It was crazy. Yeah, I've also been. I made my own sunflower seeds. Um, had massive sunflowers. They're about, you know, I don't know, about 18 inches across. Um, took the seeds, boiled them, um, added some seasonings, roasted them. So just trying to, make my own healthy stuff. I like sunflower seeds to kind of just snack on. It's a lot of work just to get a little bit of seed out. So it's mostly like the salt and the seasonings. Just keeps your mouth busy, and when you just need something. I made my own freeze dried green bean snacks, zucchini noodles. I've been freeze drying. I made a lot of bruschetta and salsa, um, all with my own tomatoes, basil, garlic, peppers, onions that I grew out in my garden. Now, if you guys have any ideas for chip replacements for chips and salsa, that's what I need to figure out because I love chips and salsa, but I don't need the chips. But anyways, so yeah, just a lot of good stuff coming out of my garden. I've been trying to save the things in ways that I know they can help me to have healthy snacks. Like these freeze dried cherry tomatoes, freeze dried uh, uh, chips or cucumber chips, freeze dried green bean snacks um, that I can munch on when I get a craving and not have to have a lot of like high carbs, refined carb type snacks. Pretzels, chips, those kinds of things. So anyway, fun stuff. So this next week, um, as I kick it off, I'm traveling to Boise. What a way to kick it off, right? You guys know me and traveling. It Traveling and weight loss for me just is not a good thing. I'm gonna give it a try though. I'm gonna try and focus on while I'm driving to Boise. And it's about a 5-hour drive. I'm only gonna have biltong, Thruwurst, and maybe a few nuts. I'm gonna try no pretzels, no chips, nothing else, just those. Breakfast in the hotel, I'm just going to have just some eggs and some sausage and some water, ice water. No juice, none of that kind of stuff. Eating out, I'm going to try to eat just meat and veggies, no bread, no none of that kind of stuff. Um, so we'll see how it goes. Um, I'll, I'll I'm only going to be there from Sunday night through I come back on Thursday, so I'll try and fast on Thursday still when I come back. But I probably won't get my Tuesday fast in. Normally I fast Tuesdays and Thursdays. So now it should be kind of fun going up there though. They drop full self-driving for the Cybertruck, so I've got that installed, and I did my first drive with that. Uh, it's crazy, guys. I mean, this isn't diet related, but just letting the car drive you around. There were a couple of times it made me a little bit nervous. I had to take over one time actually, but like it's crazy. It drives you around. It makes the turns. It turns on the blinker. It gets up to the speed limit. Even passed one guy that was going too slow, so it changed lanes, passed him. So it's the future's coming. So anyway, that'll be kind of fun to let it kind of go on the freeway, so I can just kind of. You have to be attentive. So if I quit looking at the road, it'll get upset and squawk at me. But it'll at least hopefully I can get some good audiobooks or something, and not eat any bad snacks, right? Anyways, so that's going to be a fun time this next week. So um, I'm going to try to be good, and I'm going to take my shot. Um, Again, I'm on the 12.5 milligram version. Where is that? Right here, the blue one. So this is the level that I'm on currently. So this is really only my it'll be my fifth shot of 12.5. The last one, it's funny when you use these shots. Sometimes you feel the effect. Other weeks, I'm not even sure the last one it worked, because I didn't feel anything. I didn't have any side effects. I didn't feel any fullness whatsoever. Um, so you know, I don't know. It's kind of weird sometimes, but anyway, we're gonna get a shot, and we'll this second year off, and hopefully we're gonna my goal honestly is, if I can lose another at least 50 pounds, so at least a pound a week over the next year, that will be outstanding. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways, guys, keep fighting the fat. Cheers.